So I'm gonna make carbonara, Alfredo sauce with bacon and onions in it, and heavy cream. I'm gonna use heavy cream because we want the fat on keto. But instead of using zucchini, because zucchini is not really a very good alternative, it's not a very good vegetable if you're on keto. It's kind of high in carbs. I'm gonna use a broccoli slaw. So let's see how this works. So I cooked up the broccoli slaw a little bit, and I thought maybe it might need to be drained, but it really doesn't. Right now I would call it like al dente. It's still crunchy. So I have some bacon grease here I saved from the bacon. Now I'm gonna cook my onions. When they're about done, soft, I'll add the bacon, and then we'll add the cream, and we'll make our sauce up. So we'll see how this goes. This is the first time I've done this with broccoli slaw. So the onions have cooked a little bit. Now I'm going to add my cream. This pint was not quite full, but it should be enough. I have more. I can add more to it later if I need to. And I put a little salt in it already. I'm going to put a little black pepper in it. So with this, I just let it cook down a little bit, let it get up to temperature, and then I'll add Parmesan cheese. And make the sauce. It's really pretty easy. You just have to have a little patience and let it cook down. You don't want to use milk. I've seen some people try to use milk. If you're on a keto diet, you want the fat. So the heavy cream has the fat, and then it has less sugar. Milk has more sugar than the heavy cream does, and tastes better too. All right, so it's come up to a simmer. It's only simmered a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and add the bacon. You could add the bacon sooner, but I don't think it really matters. Put the bacon in with the onions if you really wanted to. I have a little bit of sausage here that was left over. Gonna have that too. Yeah, I got this from Walmart. It's Gilbert's Caprice chicken sausage. All natural, no antibiotics, no nitrates, and it tastes pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and add these in. My broccoli slaw. Wouldn't hurt for the broccoli slaw to cook some more. I thought I would have to drain the broccoli slaw, like you have to drain zucchini, but you didn't. I think I'm going to need more cream. After that cooks down, it's just not going to be enough. So I'm going to get some more cream out and add, another half pint of cream to it. Alright, so I turned the camera a little different angle. Make sure I don't knock it over. So now I'm going to let this cook down. There's no cheese in it yet. It's just heavy cream and the broccoli slaw. Now, how much did I use of that? That's a good question. Probably just like 3 handfuls. I did not use the whole bag. So this is how much is left in the bag. Now, of course, if you're feeding more people, or you can use the whole bag. You just have to add more bacon and more cream. I like the fact that it has carrots in it, and oops, I just made a mess. I'm gonna go ahead and add some more pepper to it. I like pepper, so a little extra. I'll taste it here in a little bit and see. Now, you have to remember, if you're adding Parmesan cheese, and I just use the cheap, inexpensive cheese for something like this. If you're adding cheese, you have to remember there's a lot of salt in that cheese. So that's why I salt it last. And then plus there's salt in the bacon, of course. Alright, so it's cooked down quite a bit. Now I'm going to add some Parmesan cheese. That ain't working. There we go. Come on, cheese. Like I said, I normally just use the inexpensive stuff for something like this. As it cooks, it'll thicken, and of course with the cheese it'll thicken even more to get that type of sauce that you want. It's almost there now. How much you put? I don't know. A few cups. Depends on how cheesy you like it. Just kind of put it in a little bit at a time. And like I said, as it cooks a little more, it'll thicken up. I think it's looking pretty good. Just a little bit more longer to get that sauce thick. And I'm going to add an egg yolk to it. Now with the egg yolk, I have it sitting out already. So I'm going to put a little bit of sauce in here and stir it up in here and then add. So as you can see, it's starting to thicken. It's time to turn it down. Definitely. Get a spoon or a ladle out. I'm going to get a little of this sauce. It doesn't matter if there's you know, broccoli or bacon in it or anything. We're just doing this for you don't scramble your egg. Extra egg yolk adds a richness to it. Alright, so now we're going to add this. Stir it in. And you can't leave this part out. Not. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about that. As it sits a little bit, it'll thicken up some more. Maybe a little heavy on the sauce, but not too bad. As it cools, it will thicken up. A little bit of salt, just a sea salt. I'm going to stir that in. And you have to remember there's, oh, I already said that. The bacon has salt and the cheese has salt. But I think it's pretty much done. Let's turn that off, plate it up. So here it is, and it's very good. It is very good. I've never done this before, and I like that the broccoli slaw, it holds up better than the zucchini slaw. You know, your zucchini will get really mushy if you're not careful, if you cook it too much. And this is a lot better as far as carbs. I wonder what it says here on carbs. Total carbohydrates. Hold on. I have to get my glasses. So, the sauce is just good. I mean, that's what you love about Alfredo. You know, the cheesy sauce, and then you add bacon and onions to it. So it has 4 grams, and there's about 5 servings in this bag. You know, so total carbohydrate 6 grams, dietary fiber 2 grams. So that's just only 4 grams a serving. Yep, you need to try this one. This is pretty good. And you could have it like as a meal, or like, you know, I'm doing here. Pretty much that's my meal and this is my side. But you know, it could be just a side too. It'd be an excellent side if you had, I don't know, a piece of protein. All right, thank you.